everyone, welcome back to the craft moment. I have a really great craft to go along with our outer space theme for this month. So we are going to use coffee filters to make planets. So what you need for this project is, first of all, you're going to need something to cover your table so you don't get ink from the markers onto your table. So I have a nice heavy piece of paper. You could do it on a big cookie sheet or an old tablecloth, something like that. Just make sure you're protecting your table. Okay, then you're going to get whatever kind of coffee filter that you have at your house. This is a smaller one. I also have some big ones. If all you have are big ones, you can always cut it down into a smaller circle if you want it smaller, no problem there. Now, if all that you have at your house are the cone-shaped coffee filters, that's totally fine. You can cut circles out of this size. Let me show you. And actually, you're gonna get 2 out of it. Now they are probably going to be a little bit smaller planets, but that's totally good. So it's going to come apart like that. So these will totally work. Okay, so get your coffee filters, and then you need some washable markers. It's really important that they're washable markers because the water is what does the magic in this project. So get your markers, and you can color your planet however you want. Now, if you want your planets to look like the planets of our solar system, you could look it up and get the specific color combinations for each planet. So I colored this one. It's kind of, I was trying to make it look like Earth. It sort of does a little bit. So whatever color combinations you like, it doesn't have to look like one of the real planets. Just pick your favorite colors if you want to. That's totally fine. You don't have to have the colors completely solid, but you do want a lot of color on there. So when we put the water on, the marker is going to bleed out and fill some of that white space, but you want to cover most of it. Okay? Now, like this one, I did a bunch of swirls on it. So then after I put the water on it, it still holds that swirl effect just a little bit. I thought that looked a little bit like the surface of Jupiter. This one I just colored straight across. Okay, so let me show you. You're not going to need a lot of water. So any kind of water bottle, and just spray lightly with water. Don't like douse it, okay? Just make sure it's wet all the way around. And then you're gonna have to leave that and let it dry really well. So after you get your planet wet, then you can see how the colors are already starting to run together, and that just looks really pretty. So you could just put these on your wall as they are, or if you are interested in doing more like a poster, one idea that you could do is to get black paper, and you can glue your planets onto the black paper so that it looks like outer space. You also could use paint. If your parents let you use paint, you'll have to be really careful, but you could put little white dots to be like stars, or you could take a white crayon and draw stars on the background of this after you glue it on. So think about what you want yours to be. Do you want it to be our real solar system, or a make-believe solar system? There's so many planets out there. It probably looks like one of them, but try this out and see what kind of planet you can make this week. Thanks for stopping by.